Tara Omatosho with Inspired into Action, helping women start a business and to take action now. Today we have Showeet Blyther. She's here. She's going to talk about her book and who she is and her business. I'm so excited to interview you, Showeet. How are you doing today?
I am excellent, Tara. I want to take this time to first tell you thank you. Thank you for inviting me here. Your business, Inspired into Action. It's such a great pleasure, and I'm so excited.
Me too. I can't wait for the listeners to hear about your business and how you're able to help them.
I'm excited. I'm glad that they're listening, and hopefully I will be able to help them, especially if they're interested in saving time and money.
Exactly. So tell us more about saving time and money. How do you help us to save time and money?
Okay, so a lot of people want to know how to coupon, and I'll just start by saying, how did I learn or how did I get into couponing? I've always asked people, well, how do you coupon? How does it work? Mm-hmm. And I used to work at Giant a long time ago. I was like in my teens, 20s, something like that. And I would always ask the shoppers, well, can you please tell me how to coupon? I'm so interested. And the quick answer is always, oh, newspapers, or you can print them online. And that's a part of it. It's such a small part of couponing. Mm-hmm. I really wanted to know how to coupon and how I can save people time and money. There's homework in it. Mm-hmm. You have to find the deals. You have to find the sales. You have to click the coupons. You have to know which coupons to click. Right. I mean, there's over 1,000 items at stores. You don't know which one to take, or when should you use a coupon, when you should not use a coupon. And so I cut that whole part out and tell you what coupon to use, when you use it, and what store that you can take it to.
Right. And that's through your book, correct? Can you show us your book?
Oh, yeah, this is my book. Let me turn it around. Coupons Made Easy.
Yes, yeah.
And it's just the basic principles. It helps you to start. You know, right. You understand what I'm saying? It gives you everything that you need. It's for 17 stores in here. Some stores are local to my area, but some stores are everywhere. Target, Walgreens, CVS, those stores are countrywide, and then there's other stores that aren't in my area that I have in here to, assist you with what are their coupon policies. How many coupons can I take there? Right. What should I look for when I go? So that's what you'll find in my book. Which companies will give me coupons? Right. Where do I get the coupons? All of that is inside of Coupons Made.
And also, I mean, I've read your book, and also you provide strategies on how to really break down couponing. I mean, I think that's the dilemma. And also, listeners, her tagline is Coupon Made Easy. She's the coupon guru, and so she's here to help you save time and money through coupons. So my dilemma is, and what other people may be out there saying from hearing this, is like, how do we even get started? Like, it seems like it's so huge that it's just a big undertaking, and you're like, why am I going to save this 50 cents and these 75 cents? But when I saw in your book, I was like, wow, it's just not saving 75 cents. It's saving a lot of money. So tell us, how exactly did you start? You said you worked at Giant, but no one was willing to help you. How did you start? Why did you start the couponing?
Okay, so this is how I started. My good girlfriend, her name is Kim. She started. Well, let me back it up. Mm-hmm. I had always couponed. My biggest thing for couponing would be clothes, shoes, trips, rental cars, plane tickets. So I did it on other things. Mm-hmm. I never did it food. And so my good girlfriend, she couponed, and after I had the baby, she was like, oh, I have a basket for you. I just want to give you something. Mm-hmm. And so in her basket was her freebies and her coupon, of her couponing. And she gave me like 20 inserts. Mm-hmm. And then she said, well, if you go in here and get these meatballs, and I believe they were Mama Lucia meatballs. Mm-hmm. If you go in here and get these meatballs and this type of rice, they'll be free. Mm. And so when she gave me the basket and I saw all the things in the basket, I could not believe that it was hair products, it was soap, body wash, it was deodorant, it was toilet tissue. Wow. I got this stuff for free. I couldn't believe. And so when I went to the store, I did exactly what she said. She said cut 4 each and only ring up 4 each. So I did 8 and 8. That's how I did it. And I didn't even pay taxes.
Wow.
So after that, I was turned on, and that's how I got into couponing. Now I'm gonna give you the why. You ready for the why?
Yeah, I'm ready for the why.
So it's a story that I tell, and people just, and even when I tell people the story, they don't believe me. And my husband works patella at work. He broke his knee, and we have always been a one-income household. You know, we always agreed that my husband would be the breadwinner, that I would stay home, that I would raise the kids. We talked about this before we had children, so we already knew how it would go. And so, okay, well, that's what you'll do. And I had jobs here and there while the children were in school. You know, I was bored, wanted to get out the house.
Right.
I wanted to make connections with other people.
Right.
So it wasn't that I couldn't work, but that's just what we agreed upon. We didn't, I was a stay-at-home mom.
Right.
And during this time that he broke his knee, he continued to get his base pay, but our household doesn't run on base pay. And after he broke his knee, he couldn't work, and we really rely on all his overtime. At times he was a sheriff, and overtime is ample. Whether you get it on the job or off the job, it's not hard to find. And that's how we live. But after he broke his knee, we had to go to basic salary.
Wow.
We've never lived on his basic salary. And at that time, it was like, if I didn't coupon, we weren't going to eat. And I say that in all seriousness. And I want to talk to your viewers today. If you are in that place, and it's like, God, what are we going to eat? I mean, coupons was an answer for us. And I tell this all the time. It may not be what you want to eat. It may not be what you're accustomed to eating, but it's food on the table. And when you get it, it's like you're thankful because, and could I call somebody and say, we're a little short this month. Can you give us, $200 or one? I could have done that because I had friends and family with money. But how many months was I going to do that?
Right,
like,
that's true.
How many times am I going to say, can I borrow? Can I,
Right.
We didn't have it I didn't have it to give back, so borrowing was not an option.
Right.
I had just had a baby. I had to take care of my husband who couldn't walk. I just had a C-section. I could barely walk.
Right.
Had to take care of a newborn baby. Trust me, this was, and I say this because I'm a woman of faith. You understand what I'm saying? But in my heart, that's the lowest of low that I have ever been. I'm not saying God. The Bible says, you always have food to eat. But I felt like, what are we going to do? I've never been in this place. We've never not had money for food. And I remember a couple of my friends after I had the baby, they was like, well, what can we get you? And in that place, I had to say, can you just make us a meal? And it was kind of hidden. It was like I was embarrassed because we've never been there. And I had good friends, and I'm sure if I would have said, more, maybe that was an embarrassing time in my life, and I just didn't want to open. So that is the why I began to coupon. We didn't have money, and if we didn't cut it or clip it, we weren't going to eat.
Wow.
I mean, that we weren't going to have toilet tissue, we were not going to have deodorant, and that's the simple.
That's the truth. Yeah, but that's good though. That's good for the listeners to hear because I know that there's people out there that are maybe in that position or close to it, and they don't see the way out, and they have asked everybody, and everybody's probably giving it to them, but like to go back and ask them again. But instead, God was able to give you this witty idea to assist your family, not only to put food on the table, but also to create a business. So how did this, I mean, I know that you didn't go into it like saying, I'm gonna write a book about this, but it ended up happening. How did the book formulate and how did this business start?
So it's weird because I never saw it as a business. At the time, it was just something that I had to do. We had to do to survive. Right. So one day I told my pastor's wife, Dr. Dee Freeman, that I coupon. And I showed her some pictures. She couldn't believe it. She said, girl, people need to know that. That is valuable. And before that, I never seen the value of telling people how to coupon. That was just survival.
Right.
And so when when she said you need to write that book,
Mm-hmm.
it was like I heard directly from God, like, you need to write the book.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how it started. I mean, I didn't know what to write, didn't know where to start, but I remember when I was in my teens and my 20s, what I wanted to know to start to coupon, what information I needed to begin.
Right.
And then just how the business started. And the more that, I tell people I coupon, I'm like, oh, I need to learn that. Oh, can you teach me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come here and teach a class here. And it's just grown. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't see it as a business.
But I've been in one of your classes before. It seems as if it's a good fit for you. Because the way you present your class is very informative. I mean, she gives you all the tips, and everything that you need. She equips you. She's not trying to just not give you the secrets and not trying to see you prosper. She wants to see you prosper too. Because when you came to our church and you did the presentation, you laid everything out. And you show everyone step by step how they need to get this. And I know a lot of people, they didn't want to admit it, but they want to start couponing, and then you started getting reviews about how this is really changing people's lives, because a lot of people like you maybe don't want to admit that, hey, I'm a little short this week, or they just put things back. And it's like, why maybe have to put things back when you can budget in a way where it's free for you. So.
Absolutely. And I want to say quickly, too, that everything won't be free. Some things may cost you 50 cents. Some things may cost you $1, but it's not going to cost you what it used to. It's not going to be full price.
Right.
And so I tell people all the time, and this is a freebie. Now, I tell people all the time, before you even begin to use that coupon, make sure it's on sale.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Some people are like, well, I have a coupon, I'm going to take it. I normally get, I'll just throw any brand, Nivea body wash, that's my favorite brand. Yeah. And I'm going to use this $150 coupon, but they use it when the Nivea is not on sale. And Nivea's like $5.99, $6.99, depending on where you go.
Right.
And you take $150, that's not really a savings.
Yeah.
I want you to wait until it's on sale.
Yeah.
Because it's a strategy. It's like a game of chess. You have to know when to pull the right. You're playing with the portion. This is going to be on sale. When can I use this coupon? There's an art. There's a form to it. It's just not, I had a coupon, I'm gonna use it. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's a strategy, but in order to know the strategy, you have to be able to study. And where else can you study? Is you can buy Showeet's book, and you can find out exactly.
Wait a minute now.
Go ahead, tell us more.
Talked about coupons made easy, but now I also have a 6-week course program. So some people, and I even have a good girlfriend, she said, girl, it's to read. Can you put on audio?
Right.
So this is for her. I not only put on audio, but it's on video.
Right.
Where I teach you step by step how to use coupons, where to get the coupons, when to execute the coupons. And if you stay with me on a monthly basis, I think you should stay with me on a monthly basis. It goes, first there's a 6 weeks, and then we'll move on to a monthly basis. I'll tell you when to use them, how to use them, when to go, when to execute, so that you can save time and money. I'll do all your homework, not because I'm doing it for you, but I'm doing it for my house.
Right.
If we got to eat, you gonna eat. You don't never have to worry about, well, she didn't show us nothing. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna show you what I know.
Yeah, she does. And also, tell us a little bit about the Facebook group that people can join prior to, like, if they want to just get a feel for you. What is the Facebook group that you have? Because a lot of people post like deals and everything like that, and you post pictures of things that you are coming up as well.
So the whole purpose of the Facebook group, so I wanted to form a group and to show women or people, men and women, how to save money. And sometimes you don't believe what a person is saying.
Right.
So I provide the receipt. I provide a picture. Sometimes I'll go on live and say, hey, I'm at this store. It's because I want you to see that it is possible. Sometimes you go, she is lying. I don't believe she didn't spend a penny. And not only that, when we come together, you tell me your deals. I'll tell you my deal. Maybe you found something this week that I didn't necessarily look for, like cat food. I don't have a cat. But if somebody in the group has a cat and you can assist them with saving on their cat food, then why not? We come together, we share our strategies, we share what we have found. So I just want to start something on there. Like, if you need something that I have, and if I have something that we can borrow, we can trade. Yeah. It's not always about, how can we save it? If we work together as a group, right. Tara might have soap, I might have mouthwash. We can trade. Nobody spent any money doing anything, and everybody's family is thriving.
Right,
and
everybody
so that's
wins.
Why I started that group. Like, we can all, if we work together, we can become better together.
That's
and that's
so true.
The whole purpose of that group. I wanted to have something visual to see. I wanted the people to come along and share what they had. Even if you have a need, like I have 100 boxes of pasta. People type me, hey, I need some pasta. Guess what? You're going to have some pasta. I'm going to give it to you.
Right.
And somebody else has some cereal. If we're willing to share, nobody goes hungry.
Nobody goes without. Nobody lacks. Nobody suffers lack. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. So in this whole thing of writing a book and starting this business, it has changed based on your business or your book or some experience that you could share with the audience that maybe had tried to block you, but you had to go around a different way, a different angle of handling that. Can you share something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So roadblocks, so I'm a very independent person, and I try to do, I don't know if that's the correct word, but you want to do everything on your own. Mm-hmm. And I realized that I needed help. Like, okay, I can write the book because that's some knowledge I have, but the business portion of Coupons Made Easy, I did not have, so I know coupons and I know how to write, but I needed to ask for assistance. Like, I'm not saying that was a hard part, but it was almost like a roadblock because I wanted to get to the next step, but I thought I could do it alone. You can't do everything on your own. And what I've learned along the way is that it's okay to ask for help. Yeah. Reach out, ask for help. Come to something. If you can't write, like I had to get somebody to edit. Like, I can write, but do I write well enough for books? So I had to come across and say, hey, can you help me edit this? Or even like with Inspire into Action, I had to ask Tara. I needed some help from Tara. Like, I'm not really business savvy. Can you please help me? And it's okay to ask for help. And that was like a roadblock for me. How do I get to the next portion of business?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's for everyone. I mean, because you think about doing it yourself, and in order to prosper, you have to collaborate with other people. I think collaboration is healthy. I think the more that we get together as business women and we talk about the different things, that's why this whole Inspiring to Action was started, because I know that we can't always touch each other, but you can turn on YouTube and look at a video about someone doing something, learn from what she experienced, and go from there. You don't have to go through it just because you didn't ask for help. And so I think that's a good point, to collaborate and to ask for help. It's nothing wrong with asking for help. And no one's going to look at you crazy if you ask for help. I mean, that's why people are there.
I don't know why I felt that way. And not just that, when you say collaboration, I mean, God is so big and he's created so much beautiful people with great minds. You don't have it all. And if you can get with another great mind and, all come together, then it's just beautiful in the end.
Yeah. It is great. It is great. So in regards to business and also in regards to saving money and saving time, could you give us 3 tips on how to take action? If it pertains to couponing, you can share that, or if it just pertains to business. Just share 3 tips with the listener in regards to taking action. What can they do to take action today?
Okay, so if I can give 3 on both ends, I would love to do that.
Yeah, that's great. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
3 on Coupons Made Easy. 1, you need to start. So a lot of people, when on the Facebook group, it almost looks as if I'm begging, right? Because I'm showing you such a great big haul. And it's not that I'm bragging. I want to show you that you can save. And so a lot of the times, say if I post something tomorrow, right? And you didn't purchase a coupon, you're out of the game. You understand what I'm saying? So my number 1 part is start. Buy you at least 4 newspapers. I'm not saying buy as many as I buy, but just to get your feet wet, start. Get the coupons. That's number 1. Number 2 is make a plan. Do you want to save money? How much money do you want to, but like some people don't even have a budget for how much you're going to spend on food. You need to create a budget. How much are we going to spend on food?
Right.
If the budget is $200, don't go over your budget. It's the store's agenda. When you get in there, they playing your favorite tune.
Right.
They have air just right. They passing out the food.
Yeah.
They want you to purchase other things outside of your budget. So you have to make a plan. I'm staying within my budget. And 3, what is the third one that I want to say? I want to say that maybe join me on Coupons Made Easy. Join my Facebook group. Come take a look. See what we're waiting. See how we're saving. Get a visual of what's going on so that you can join in on the savings. Why pay full price if you don't have to?
Right.
And those are my 3 tips for couponing. And the other 3 tips if you want to, begin your own business. So what is your passion? What would you do if you didn't get $1?
Yeah.
I would coupon. I'm going to coupon until I'm ready to leave this earth. So, like, find what your passion is. Like, I have a good girlfriend. The girl is a prayer warrior. It's like she would do, not saying I don't pray, but that's just her passion. Whatever your passion is, that's something you would do whether there was a paycheck or not.
Yeah.
Find your passion. And I have a lot of people who ask me how to start writing. Just start. It doesn't have to. So when someone a proofreader will kind of put it together for you. Like maybe you should put this first, maybe you should put this second. You don't have to worry about the placement of it. You start.
Yeah.
And I had 3 children. I had an infant. I had all this, and my husband was still healing. When I wrote my book, I did, and they said, "Well, when did you find time?" In the middle of the night, right before I went to bed, I would write down something. Like I wouldn't go to sleep without writing unless I was just completely exhausted. So just start. Just start. If writing is it, or even if it's whatever your goal is, just move forward.
Yeah.
And last, believe in yourself. You are more than capable of handling the gift that the Lord has placed on the inside of you.
Yeah.
Believe that you are able and capable, and you can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't let fear set in. Don't let I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I'm too tall. You're capable, and you can do exactly what you've been placed in this earth to do.
Yeah.
And that's my 3 for business.
That's good. I mean, that's good. The capable one is the key, because oftentimes we get discouraged by situations, circumstances, or just people saying things. Maybe you tried it one time and it didn't work out. Even in the coupon game, you may have tried to go out and maybe it didn't work out like you planned. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing. I mean, and focus on the small victories. I mean, even if it's not a huge haul, like you're saying, I called Showeet up after when we were talking about this interview. I was like, I saved money. I saved like $14. To me, that was exciting. Even though I paid like, $65 or whatever it is for my budget for my food, but it still was, to me, saving. I saved $14. It was great. And it was because I started implementing the tips and the tools and the things that she says in her book. I was like, wow, I need to start doing it. Like, this is easy. So I can understand how it can become addictive and compelling, because you're like, wow, I'm really saving and I'm learning. So let me keep doing this. So if people want to keep doing it, you talked about your course. How can I find out more about your course? How can they get in touch with you? I know you're on a lot of social media platforms. Could you just tell everyone where they can find you?
Yes, come and find me. I'm on couponsmadeeasy.com. All my hashtags on every social media is couponsmadeE, the letter Z. Come and connect with me. I want to save you time and money. I mean, think about how much money that you can save in a year. Yeah. And one thing that I want to say, what could you do with that money? Maybe you can go on a staycation. Maybe you can go on a vacation. Maybe you can pay off your debt. Maybe you can go back to school. There's other places you can put that savings, and trust me, the savings will add up, and you can put that money somewhere else. your kids go to college, your kids are having. I had 2 girls, they have braces. Trust me, braces are expensive.
Yes.
So when you can put that money somewhere else, you'll be so thankful. Trust me.
Yeah, and not only save money, but on your side, you also show how you can you get gas for it. I mean, it goes to all levels, all levels. I mean, she talks about gas, she talks about clothes, not just food. So this is more than just food. It is clothes, it's gas, it's all kinds of things, all kinds of areas. So it would behoove you to go check out her website. And you're having special pricing on your class right now. So if they register, how much is it now, and how much will it be when the price goes up?
So right now it is $97 for a 6 weeks course.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right now, 6 weeks. You can pre-register. Go in there, pre-register today. You will not be sorry. Trust me, that $97 is nothing compared to the wisdom that you're going to get. I'm going to come into your living room, wherever you are. You don't have to come to me. You can stay in your pajamas. The information that you get is to be very vital to saving your family time and money.
Yeah.
The price goes up, and I believe that's to what, $197. So I think you're saving about $100 right now.
Wow.
And I love saving, so come on, join now. Pre-register. You won't be disappointed. That $97 it'll be well worth it.
Yeah, it'll be the best $97 that you could spend. It's like when I had children, I've spent like $100 for a breast pump. I said that was the best $100 I ever spent. So spend the $97. This will be the best. You'll make your money back. You'll make your money back.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's text codes in my book that, I mean, once you start, I mean, even the text codes alone will get you freebies. I mean, you trust me, you'll get it back.
Yeah, and the thing I like about the course is that, I mean, yeah, I can buy the book from you, and that's great, but you are walking them hand in hand through this process. And I'm sure that, I think you were saying that you're also going to have a group so that they can ask you questions. So it's not like you're just going to keep them out there and probably build into something else where you are working with them sort of one-on-one.
I'll be if that's what you want one-on-one time, I'm available for one-on-one time. I love coupons. I will talk coupons from sun up to sundown. Trust me, it's just something that I love, and I'll do it naturally. I mean, and it's something that I do week to week, day to day. So it's
this is your ministry. This is your passion. I can definitely see that. No, but I mean, but you're not only saving yourself, but you're saving other people too. And that's what we're supposed to do. When you learn something valuable, a skill that is able to bring other people through, that's when I think it's most effective. It's not just like you're out for yourself. You are really out for other people, winning and saving time and money. That's great.
Absolutely. Time and money. That's why I'm here. I want to save it to you. I want you to go on trips. I want you to do things that you probably didn't do before. And I want you out of the place of what are we going to do? What are we going to eat? I know that's not a good place. I sat there for a while. I want you out of there. I want you in the area of more than enough. I had more than enough. I can share with my neighbor. I can share with my sister. That's where I want to have you. And if you follow the tips that I give, trust me, you will have more than enough.
That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Showeet. That was so much good information. Like she said, if you want to follow her at Coupons Made Easy on all social media platforms. Check out her website, couponmadeeasy.com, and sign up for her course.
Thank you so much. I hope to hear from you all soon. Come and connect with me. Tara, I want to thank you again.
You're welcome.
It's been such an awesome opportunity. I want to thank you for all your help. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for doing this interview and taking the time to share your story.
Absolutely. You have a good evening.
You too.